In tradition of being episode 13 and me being lazy, I think
I've
that
never
you
seen
should.
Friday the 13th.
Me neither.
Okay, cool.
Well, no, that's not what I was referencing. I was just saying the 13th episode. You should be the one to open the podcast.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Numbnuts podcast.
You did that exact. What was that? Episode 2? You did the same shit. I was like, "Hey, Mitch is here," and you went, "Hey, everyone, welcome to the Numbnuts podcast."
Yeah,
Like, whoa, there it is.
Podcast. It's episode 13.
This is horrible because we're both very tired. We're both really tired.
Yeah, we're both kind of shot, to be honest.
Which sucks because people might, like, I listen to podcasts in the morning, so they're like, "Oh, I can't wait to listen to a podcast on the way to work." And she's like, "Hey, everyone, so what did you fucking do?"
Supposed to like
yesterday?
uplift the mood. You're just in your car, like 7 o'clock in the morning. You gotta travel like an hour to your job. You get your coffee in the cup holder. You put on the Numbnuts podcast, and the first thing you hear is, "Hey,
Hey,
everyone, welcome to the
hey.
Numbnuts podcast."
What's up, everyone?
What's up, everybody? How you going?
Hey, how's it going? I'm a corpse
Yeah, no,
husband
but me and Justin
impersonator.
are pretty shot right now.
What's up, everyone? I'm a corpse husband impersonator.
So
Thank you for.
this might be a more like tired, goofy episode.
Well, why are you tired? You know why I'm tired, and I know why I'm tired. I don't know why you're
I was
tired.
editing last night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up there in the middle of the night and I went back to bed. And then I woke up about 30 minutes ago to Tasha suffocating the life out of me.
Was she laid on your face?
I could send you a picture. I don't
Well,
even care
while
if
suffocating, you pulled out your phone?
Yeah, because my phone was near my bed. So I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of this. It's gonna look really goofy because I had to put the flash on because it was so dark in my room, so I had to open up my eyes a lot more than like normal. Because like when you would just wake up and you see light, your eyes are like super squinted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is how I woke up this morning.
I'll try and put this in the podcast.
Yeah, I could try. This is how I woke up this morning.
You don't look good, man.
Bro, I look shot.
I can tell that you're straining to open your eyes with the flash
Oh yeah,
on.
I'm hard straining to keep my eyes open.
The cat looks like you have like, oh my god.
Like she was all up in my skin, and I was just like, Tasha, I love you, but please get off me. I just woke up.
I'll try and put that in the podcast because holy shit, her fucking eyes.
It's a funny picture.
It looks like
because-
she's asleep, but like her eyes are open.
No. She was wide awake.
Oh my
and
god.
then you don't see Spooky, but he's on the other side of me as well. So they were both on top of me.
That's great. What a loving family.
Yeah.
Dude, I want a cat so bad.
They're all right.
Well, I'm tired because I just got back from LA yesterday. And I went to
Los
Funko
Angeles.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
Fuck
like a
yeah.
bitch.
I went to the Funko Pop Hollywood. I spent too much money. I got a custom Funko Pop made of myself. No one else has it. It's only mine.
Yeah, it's the Justin only pop.
I'm gonna sell it just saying it's like Justin Timberlake or something like that. And it says Justin on it just for the fun of it.
Text messages.
I didn't do
That's
anything.
unprofessional.
I'm sorry. I don't have friends, but sometimes they like to chime in when I'm famous. Anyway.
When I'm famous,
I want a cat. Wait, how do you how old is Spooky?
Spooky is 10.
Spooky's 10. I don't know, what's like the life expectancy of a cat's like 16, something like that?
It's a good question. I've had a lot of cats live very long, so cats average.
I think they're like 20.
Between 2 to 16.
Oh my god, I don't like that fucking spectrum. Between 2 to well, like what the fuck's the 2
The
part?
oldest cat that I've had while I was growing up was Sasha, who outlived literally all her kids.
What? That's a little depressing.
She was 22 when she passed.
I just don't like the 2 to 16. Like,
And
what if your
then-
cat died at 2 and the vet's like, well, they do live from 2 to 16, so this is pretty normal.
Well, I mean, Tiger passed away. He was what, 8 or 7?
What did he pass away from?
Kidney.
Well, see, that's the thing, is that it wasn't old age of a cat,
It was just like failure of something.
Yeah, something actually happened to him.
Yeah.
It'd be like saying, like, oh, I don't really want to get that dark into it, but it's like, my grandpa's cat that he had died at 10 years old, but it's because it was a car.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Well, here's the good thing about Spooky being 10 years old in cars is that Spooky is afraid of the door.
he never goes outside.
uh If
Do you
that cat, I always mentioned all the time, I was like, if Spooky ever stepped outside of the house, I think he'd die the moment his paw hit the pavement.
well,
Like, he would not make it.
the minute that he steps outside, a bird just swoops down and nabs him.
because he's such a skittish cat. Like like once you like warm up to him, he's fine. But like he's very skittish around like new people.
I don't mean to be cocky, but I pretty much, all animals love me. So as soon as I walk into the house, the dogs run up to me. The cats will eventually just love on me. Like they'll like I remember there was a cat. You know how empowering it is? How just, oh my God, my dick grows by 5 centimeters when you go to someone's house. I've had this before. You go to someone's house and I had this cat run up to me and I even picked him up and started holding him. And she's like, wow, he normally hates people. Oh, the fucking power that runs through my body. He goes, wow,
the
that
power
cat
that courses through me.
that cat usually hates people. When you just look at him like, I'm just different. I'm just fucking
I'm just built differently. What can I say?
I'm just full of love, and this cat can sense that and it loves me. God, the power in that is amazing. When a dog's really skittish, and you just let him sniff your hand, and then all of a sudden you just made a new friend.
Yeah, no, like I think I've sent you the picture of Spooky staring at the door, right?
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Just staring outside.
Yeah, so like we have 2 doors, so you know you have like the normal door and then you have the like
Security
the
door.
glass one on the outside that you open up.
Yeah, I guess you'd call that a security door,
Yeah, security door, sure.
even though it's not metal.
It's not metal at all.
You gotta please tell the podcast listeners what fucking Spooky learned, or is it Tasha who learned how to open your door?
Oh, that was Spooky.
That shit killed me. And I told Mari, and she loved it too. It's fucking hilarious.
Did I not mention it on the podcast?
Was it on the podcast? Oh wait, was it on the podcast? Was it last episode?
It might have been.
Did we talk about how Mitch's cat rams his face head first into his door?
Into my door to get in?
I don't remember.
Well, I'll briefly talk about it really quick, just in case it was last episode, because I really don't remember. It's too early. My brain hurts.
It's been a week, people.
My eyes are like barely open. I've had them closed this entire time talking.
It's really been a week. I've been gone, so yeah.
But yeah, basically Spooky has decided that if he wants to get into my room, my door is closed, because with the weather the way it is right now, the doors aren't closing all the way. So like I have to kind of like force my door closed. So Spooky has learned that if he can't get in the room, he will charge my door like a goat with his head and slam the door open, which is not good for his mental health.
Fucking hilarious, though.
But the only reason why I have this confirmed as something he does is because Pat has told me he's seen him do it.
I think that shit is just absolutely hilarious. Back in New York, where your family has the cats like that, do any of the cats that your family has have? Do you guys do the thing where you just let him out and it's like, all right, well, he'll be back probably before night, and he just
no, none of our cats are outdoor cats.
I mean, I guess that makes sense though, because it's New York. Like, I wouldn't trust it either.
Well, like my family takes care of a few outdoor cats that just live outside. Like, but they don't come in the house or anything, and like they're not ours in a sense. We just take care of them.
Yeah, see, my grandpa does that, but he also lives out in like the California wilderness. So if he lets the cat out at night, it's more like, okay, he's just gonna go wander around in the grass out there, and then he's gonna come back in. It's great because you let out a cat 5 minutes later, you just see the dipshit waiting at the glass door, be let back in. Like, all right, dude. But I love cats in general. I think for my first cat, because me and Mari really want to get an animal when we move. Still kind of thinking about it, because anytime you move, they usually charge extra if you own a cat or any pet.
Yeah, of course. I mean, even for us, we have to pay extra for the cats.
That's the thing. It's because of shitty owners that force you to pay extra, because what the fuck is that cat gonna do? Like, yes, worst case scenario, he rips up the wall or something like that.
Which Spooky and Tasha have already done.
Well, all right then. You
are
the shitty people that make us.
We had to put like cat protectors on the wall, like on the corners. But the thing that pisses us off the most about them is that where they are ripping the wall apart, there's a cat scratcher literally like 2 centimeters away from it. They're just refusing to use it.
The cats are usually notorious for like not using the shit you've bought them.
Yeah, like we have like toys for them and like a bunch of other things. The only toy they play with is like this ball thing. Like the ball is stuck inside of the toy like on purpose.
Right.
So they can smack the ball around and it goes in like a circle around the toy. And like Tasha loves it, but
Oh,
Spooky just stares at it.
you gotta get one of those robotic ones, where it's like just a thing on the ground and it spins like a cat toy around it.
Oh, I
And
used to have one of those.
if they grab it, then of course it stops. But
Yeah, Tasha. I mean, not Tasha. Tiger. When he was alive, we had one of those toys, and he would grab the toy, and then like keep his paw on it and like move over on top of it, and then sit on it.
what
And
a
then that was
smart
his day.
lad!
And then that was it. He would catch it and then sit on it, and then he would go to bed.
I think you should have to pay for no, not pay by breed, maybe pay by weight of dog. Because if I have a tiny pug, I should have to pay as much as that dude who's got a 100-pound pit bull walk around upstairs that could fucking fart and burn down the wallpaper. Like no, so that's why I'm thinking. That's what I mean. Why we're thinking that for our first cat, we'll like go adopt like an adult cat, like one that needs just a forever home. Not like you could blow on it, it would fall over at the brink of death, like 16-year-old cat. Even though I would if it needed it, but like like a 10-year-old cat, something like that. Some adult old cat could give less of a shit about us, might hate us for a while or forever, but just something to let us.
Tasha was adopted from a shelter.
Do you know how old she was when she was adopted?
She was 3, and she's 4 now. She's turning 5. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's a question more or less for Pat and Ray.
I remember when they first.
I've raised Spooky since birth, so
yeah, he's
my buddy.
Grown to you, yeah. I feel like I remember seeing Pat and Ray when they first got her. She was very terrified of them and stuff like that. I think every cat is though.
I mean, she's a lot better now. I mean, even when I first like moved in, she was really like iffy of me. But then
she tried to
like
kill you this morning.
Yeah. But like nowadays she's a lot more calm around me. I mean, she still freaking freaks out like every now and then, but like if I put my hand down, like she won't run away from me as often. She'll actually like she'll walk over and like get pet.
I feel bad because I was a kid. I was an asshole to my grandpa's cats. Take him on before anyone thinks I didn't physically assault a cat. No, I would just stand there and look at the cat down the hallway, and he'd just sit there. And I'd do like and like dash my legs apart as if you're about to football check someone. And the cat would just sprint.
Chris does that to Luna all the damn time. But they just don't like each other. Like that's the problem.
What, him and Luna?
Oh my god, my older brother Chris and my little brother's cat Luna just fucking hate each other. Oh my god, it's the funniest shit. I've never seen a cat just look at somebody and then just hiss. Like it's an amazing relationship to watch.
What's
Chris sometimes would walk by like in the kitchen or whatever and she'd be eating.
Mm-hmm.
And like if he got anywhere close to where she would be eating, you would hear her go just like, but only him.
All right, well, she's sensing something that you guys don't see.
Because like she loves Dylan, she hates Chris.
What's your trick for dealing with cat claws? Because at my grandpa's house, he has a cat named Sugar. She absolutely, which is amazing. So she could give less of a shit about most people, and she only sees me once a year. I visit my grandpa like once a year, but every time I come to that house, she immediately recognizes me, and she starts loving and petting on me. I think it's absolutely adorable, and I love it. I feel so privileged. I feel so I feel like what's his name? Dr. Doolittle. But when I pet her and she's on my lap, it's adorable. But the claws, man, the fucking kneading when they do that with their claws.
Oh yeah.
And I have to
when they start making bread.
And I got and I got and rip them off. I know exactly what video you're talking about. Someone edited the cats making bread by kneading. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, well, that's what we just call it in general because it looks like they're making bread.
Actually, I'm gonna start using that. What's your trick for that?
And then, do you know like when they sit and they have like their front arms like under them?
Oh, it's adorable.
So
it's like a little bread.
Them.
Yeah, they
we
look like
call that loaf mode.
I fucking love it. Dude, if I own a cat, that is adorable. I'm gonna walk down like, oh, he's in loaf mode.
Yeah, literally, that's what we would do. We would like see that, we're like, oh, loaf mode. And then we have Tasha, which is known as the bear hug.
Oh, there goes my dog. Oh,
like I don't even know if I still have the picture. There's gonna be a lot of pictures in Tasha for this podcast if you remember to edit them in. I need to show you bear mode, Tasha, if I can find it.
Are her legs and arms just outstretched?
Oh, it's the funniest shit. I don't know why she does it, because Pat and Ray had to explain it to me once.
Please excuse my dog barking in the background. You probably saw a cat.
It's walking on my turf. Just freaking out.
Have you ever? I'm just browsing Steam while we're recording. Have you seen this game called Lemon Cake? It looks pretty cute. Like a.
Is it about cakes and lemons?
I don't know. It looks like a restaurant game, kinda. You know.
Hmm.
It actually
like a restaurant type of game. I don't. Oh, here it is. I found it.
It's actually a restaurant game. I
found the bear hug.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of random pictures of Tasha for this podcast. Yeah. So I don't know why she does this, but you know, like in the arm of a couch.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what I'm about to see.
I don't know. Yeah, she does that. I don't know why.
Looks a little scary, to be honest. She's like ready to launch.
Yeah, she just like grabs around it.
She looks pissed.
No, she's like perfectly fine. Like she just does that.
Oh my god, Mitch, you're making more work for me. Got editing cat photos. What's your trick for the claw thing? Because my thing is always just wearing a blanket when I have a cat on me.
Yeah, that's usually my trick. My trick is that, or I'll kind of like double fold my shirt or something like that, if that makes any sense. Like kind of like flip it over a bit so that way there's like more protection or like.
You have long enough shirts that go down past your legs?
Well, no, not past my legs. I usually have them like on my chest or something, or like in my lap, so I can just like stretch it down.
Yeah, no, I just meant like holding the cat in your lap.
Oh, well, yeah, something you can really do about that. I mean, I put Spooky like over my shoulder.
Yeah, does he stay there?
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine just starts ripping down your back as he climbs down, just grabbing on and descaling your back. Oh my god! Yeah. My first cat I ever had as a kid, her name was Isabel. As a kitten, she would climb up my mom's back like it wouldn't hurt her because she was a kitten. She had barely any claws, but she'd climb up my mom's pants and shirt to pop up on her shoulder. It was adorable. That poor goddamn cat, because I probably scared her 24/7.
Yeah, the only time I got like really hurt from a cat was Taz. Sweet baby Taz. My mom's cat. When is she now? She's like 18 now, I think. And when this happened, she was like 4. But I was holding her once, and she's like another cat that's pretty skittish. But she has really sharp claws. And I was holding her once in my room and like was walking out like my room door to head into the living room. And I didn't realize my brother was about to start vacuuming.
Oh, I can. Yeah.
So he turned the vacuum on, and she freaked.
Just claws immediately sunk in.
Yeah, claws. Like she clawed my entire chest, and then she ran down my back with her claws.
Oh.
So it was just I had cuts all over my chest and my back.
I only have one. I have an actual scar from a cat. It's the only scar I have from a cat. It's on my. Was it like left or right? Whatever. I can't see it because it's dark in my room right now. Oh, it's on my left knuckle, of my thumb. Basically, I was petting, my grandpa's cat. Might have been Sugar, maybe his other cat. But when you pet their stomach and they start like kind of swatting their hands at you, like doing like the slaps.
Yeah, Spooky does that. Tasha doesn't. She allows it.
Yeah, she was doing that. Kind of like swatting at me, but she was doing it kind of in a cute way. She didn't actually have her claws out. She was just kind of. Maybe like
just
a little,
just like no.
Yeah, no. And then so I was petting her, and then I guess one just caught me really well, and her nail just full sunk into my thumb. And of course, instead of sitting there and being like, "Hang on, let me take it out," she decided to run for it while she was hooked in me, and so that took out a good chunk of me. And
ouch.
Fuck me! I had to like just grip her little paw. I'm like, "You wait," and I just pulled it out. I'm like, "Fucking go, get out of here."
Sorry, I have one scar on my finger from work from like 2-3 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this because if nobody understands what I'm referencing, then that's the problem here. But you ever seen like photo cutters?
Photo cutters? You mean like box cutters?
Or specifically? In a sense, it's something like that, but it's like a giant blade.
Oh, is it like curved and you kind of like, and you push it down? And,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a big Grim Reaper blade. You push down and it cuts the paper. Yeah. So
when I was working in photo, the one that we had didn't have a safety. So it was just the giant ass blade and that was it. Basically, there was no like protection or whatever. And it was during the Christmas season. And during the Christmas season, there's so many photo cards and stuff that you get, like order wise. So you're always cutting photos during the Christmas seasons. And just like other holidays in general, like Valentine's Day and stuff like that, you usually get some. But definitely during like the winter is the main time you get a lot of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was cutting up photo cards, and a customer was talking to me at the same time. And me and the customer were just talking back and forth, and like I'm cutting the cards, and I'm talking, and then I cut
And then
the
you lost
cards,
the hand.
and then like she was just like, okay, like I'm ready to like go now, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna cut this last one, and I cut the last one, and I just walk over to the counter, I type in my ID, I start to grab products, I start to ring, and then she just looks at me, and she's like, honey, your hand, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And I just look at my hand, and my hand is just bleeding like crazy.
Oh my god, just a good bucket of it.
Oh yeah, like a good like massive gush of just like blood leaking out of my hand, and I'm just like, well shit. I go to like the phone with my other hand, and I'm like, can I have a manager to the front?
Oh my god. Wait, so what did you cut?
So I didn't notice it at the time, but I guess I moved my hand under the blade by accident when I finished cutting. So I split the top of my hand by where my knuckle is on my middle finger on my right hand. So I split that. I cut that whole knuckle. And I just didn't notice because I wasn't paying attention.
You just look down and the rest of your hand's still on the table over there. Fuck. Have you ever gotten hurt, like badly, and you're just surprised there's no scar for it? Or do you have a scar for pretty much every time you've been hurt badly? Because you know what a box cutter is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like slide out
I use
the
them all
blade.
the time.
Exactly. And me too. Look at us. But I remember as a kid, I had my own quote unquote tool bag that like my dad gave me. It was full of like hammers and stuff like that. And I think I was trying to fix something with my desk at the time. And I reached in, I'm fumbling around, like, where the fuck is the screwdriver? And I feel like something warm. I'm like, what the? Is there like a hole in the bottom? And then I pull out, and my hand is just pissing blood, just gushing it. I'm like, what the fuck? And my thumb, I swear to God, I was probably able to see bone at some point or something like that. Just completely sliced open, and just blood everywhere. And of course, I called my mom. And I didn't feel any pain. And while she was running over, I safely, gently put my other hand in and just pulled out a box cutter that was extended all the way. And somehow I don't have a scar for that. Like, I don't have a scar on my fingers for where that just completely gashed me. Or maybe I do, and it's just one of my hand lines that just looks like my normal palm.
Yeah.
But, scars are kind of fun. They teach you about your history.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few. I have a few from surgeries. I have a few just from general things.
I think all mine are actually from surgery. Minor surgeries, of course.
I've got appendix. I'm trying to think, like, just from surgeries. 1, 2. I think I got 5 or 6 from surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
And then others is just from like random things happening or sports.
Yeah, I don't have like any
Mainly
stupid ones. Other than the cat, that's the only one that's like, why the fuck do you have a scar of that? I'm surprised my elbows don't look like they've been brought back to life. But as a kid, how many times I picked scabs? Like when you get hurt.
It's kind of like my knees. Like I'm surprised my knees haven't fallen apart.
Yeah, they don't
sliding from baseball because they would always get cut open.
Look like charred meat.
Yeah, so like my kneecaps would always get like destroyed. Like it's like if you feel at your leg like where the kneecap itself is, like on the bottom, like below where that bone is, that's where I would always rip my leg open.
They should embed knee pads into the uniform. Like there should be like a little bit of padding in the knees.
Well, some people do wear padding underneath, but I mean I don't care.
You're just born for the
so like I would rip my kneecap open. And then, like, the next game, it'd be a scab, and then I'd slide, and then it would get ripped open again. So it was just a constant cycle of my kneecap getting destroyed.
Yeah.
So I would go like 3 weeks with the same cut, but it would just get worse and worse because of the constant sliding or diving or whatever.
You know what they say? They say there's a rumor. I don't know. It's probably like some religion, something like that, or some ancient legend. They say that your birthmark is actually how you died in your past life.
Cool. So does that mean the dent in my head is my birthmark? I get
See,
fucking stabbed?
that's the thing. If you have a birthmark in your head, that's pretty damning evidence of like, okay, that makes sense how I died.
Yeah. Because I have a little indent on my forehead. Like you wouldn't notice it, but if you like touch the top of my forehead, you can feel like the indent.
Was there an actual birthmark up there, or is it just
No,
the
it's not
dent
like
itself?
a birthmark. It's just that there's like a dent.
Do you have a birthmark anywhere that you've seen?
No, not that I know of. I don't think so.
You know, a birthmark, like it's kind of like
Yeah.
brown in color a little bit, or like
Yeah.
just different colors from your body.
No.
Oh, I don't know where mine is. All of a sudden, I fucking lost it. Maybe I
I can't remember.
Oh, there it is. Wow, shit.
Yeah. No, I have
Well-
I have a little indent on my forehead.
I found my birthmark.
I've
Look at that.
had that for a very long time. I don't know if I've had it since birth or something happened. Maybe it's from when I
My-
fell when I was 3. I don't know.
Mine
a good
is
question.
on my right hand side, and it's right underneath my ribs. So I probably got stabbed in the gut. And then I have one like right under my left thigh, like basically in my groin. So someone probably cut my balls off in another life or something like that.
Yikes.
I was caught fucking the king's wife, so they had to cut my balls.
They had to take out the player.
Yeah, they had to pull me up by my feet. Like, this fucker fucked that fucking group. Holy shit, we're so fucked this episode, dude.
Well, this episode's
People-
mainly been cats and scars.
I know, but just our general like attitude. We're just so like casually just like, yeah, so like what do you do about cats, man? What do you like cats, huh? You like cats?
You like cats.
My favorite meme, oh yeah, don't get me started on that Joker voice. You remember me telling you about that joke, right?
Yeah, the Joker boy.
Yeah,
I
I
only got these scars.
I don't know how I got these scars. You know, you say peacock and no one bats an eye, but you say cock pee and everyone loses their minds. There you go. That's the whole joke. And you know what? Now my new joke that Mari doesn't understand. I did it, I think, 3 times on the way home.
Hmm.
She laughed just because it's hilarious without context. But we were driving and
When
she
you
saw.
just say it out of nowhere.
No, not even that. We were driving. We saw a restaurant. She's like, "Oh, that looks good." And I just now impulsively go, "It's so fucking
Oh
good."
my god, I hate you for that so much.
I
So-
just started doing that.
So in case people don't know what that's from, it's from this like traumatizing SpongeBob animation.
It's from Meat Canyon. If any of you know who Meat Canyon is, you immediately can assume.
And like he showed me that video, I was slightly traumatized. And then we were playing Valhalla, and that night I was drinking when we were playing.
You just called it Valhalla. I like that.
Valheim, sorry.
I
I was
like
talking
it.
to my dad yesterday about Assassin's Creed Valhalla because he's been playing it, so now Valhalla's on my mind.
Nice.
We were playing Valheim and I was drinking. And for some reason, I just thought that saying after like the 5th time hearing it was the funniest shit on the planet. So I just couldn't stop laughing. For like a good 4 or 5 minutes, like we would stop laughing. It would be completely quiet, and then you would just hear me start laughing again.
Yeah, so if anyone's curious what happens in a brief tone, basically Squidward is eating SpongeBob, but like really sexually. It's really weird. He's like, "Oh, it's so fucking good."
It's
So
such a creepy ass animation.
oh, of course, that's him talking. Dude, literally one of the episodes is of the Magic School Bus, but they go on a trip inside Miss Frizzle's vagina.
Yikes.
And in there they find the old students that went in and
Yikes.
died. With the frizz? No way.
The biggest of yikes.
Dude, okay, we gotta play Valheim again soon. I fucking miss it.
Yeah, I can't wait to get all my shit back.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do?
Spoilers.
I gotta fucking go get the boat and bring it back just to pick you up because I'm not gonna go through the process of getting a new boat. So I gotta make the journey twice. You're welcome. And then even when we go get your body, we have to immediately book it. So if we die again, we just fucking quit the game.
Yep. Just put it right there on stream.
What's it called? Oh, you're going to New York for a few days. Are you just going to visit family? Or are you
No, I'm going to get my inspection sticker
for your
for
car?
my car.
Oh, why not just register it where you live now?
It's under my dad's name.
Ah, yeah.
That's the only
expensive.
problem.
I actually,
I do want to switch it over at some point though.
What model and stuff is your car? I never know what car you
2003
drive.
Hyundai.
Hyundai or a Honda?
Hyundai.
It's actually pronounced Hyundai.
Whatever. You act like I know anything about cars.
Which one though?
I don't know. It's a Civic, I think. I don't know if I remember.
It's a Civic?
I don't know. I'm terrible with cars. The fact that I even remember the car model is a blessing on its own.
Is it a sedan or an SUV?
Hold up, I'm looking it up. Is it this car? Is that it? No, it's not it.
Is it a sedan or an SUV?
I'm looking.
Do you know what the difference is?
Yes, I know what the difference is.
Then answer the question. Why is it so hard? Is it a sedan or an SUV? Or is it a hatchback?
I found it.
What is it?
Hold up. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, what is it?
It is a Hyundai XG350.
Hang on. Hyundai
2003.
XG350.
Man, this looks so much nicer than my actual car. It's because my
Wow,
car's
you
all
got
fucked up.
You got a piece of shit. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
my car's pretty fucked up. I won't lie.
That's an old car.
Yes.
That's a pretty old car.
See, my thing here with this car is it gets me from point A to point B.
No, I'm not actually making fun of your car.
No, I mean, believe
It
me.
is the classic New York car. If anyone were to own this car, it'd be in New York.
Yeah, that car's really fucked up.
Do you still have the
Not
original
even from
radio
me.
that I'm seeing in the photos?
What was that?
You still have the original radio that I'm looking at in the photos?
Yeah.
That wood center?
Yeah, this one doesn't have the wood center.
Oh, your dad didn't go for that fucking premium?
It's my grandmother's car.
I'm too lazy to edit in 3 photos, so if you guys want to find out what car I drive, just type in 2003 Hyundai XG350. I thought you had a SUV. I thought I remember seeing photos of like your house in New York, and there was a black SUV in the front.
Oh my god, that's my dad's truck.
That's your dad's
Is that
truck?
what you're talking about?
I guess. I don't know.
The big black pickup truck? The
No, it was
Black
like-
Beauty?
It was like an SUV. It looked like a Toyota almost. The Black Beauty.
Yeah, that's what my dad called it. It was a gigantic pickup truck that could literally destroy any car in its path.
Mitch, how do you feel about Priuses?
I mean, I don't really care. I'm not a car person.
All right, so I want the new Prius. So anyone that ever says you want a Prius, exactly, they do that.
Sorry.
They laugh at me. No, because the classic Prius, if you owned a Prius, everyone's like, oh, look at that fucking idiot driving a Prius. Oh, what a loser. Virgin. You know, they do that shit to you. The original Prius, everyone would dog shit on you. I could have cared less if I got a Prius. The gas mileage on those things, it could run off farts and it would go 1,000 miles. They have, because they're a hybrid. So they use the electricity they generate when they drive and gas. So it saves you so much fucking fuel. Well, in response to this, Toyota's like, all right, pick up your, and my dog doesn't shut up. Pick yourself up by your bootstrap shell, and we got the Sport Edition. So they came out with a new fucking Prius that still looks a little like the actual Prius, but it has like sport mode and stuff like that now. You know, just in case you need to beat that Ferrari while saving 100 miles of gas. So I want that. And I don't care what you guys say. If you're like, oh, look at my Buick, I'll pass you at the gas station flipping you off, all right? This baby runs on American spirit.
God. Damn throat.
So I honestly love the car. I think it looks great. They're cheap as well. I just looked it up. A 2021 Prius is $24,000.
Cool, I don't have that money.
Well, I do not either. But most cars start at 30 or more for like a 2021 model. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, buddy. I don't know what the fuck's outside, but it can't be that interesting.
Oh yeah, my brother just got a new car actually.
Man, what'd you get?
Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Hold up.
You can get an all-wheel drive version of the Prius?
I can't wait to see it today, actually.
Please stop barking. You're ruining my recording.
It's a 2021 Ford.
What?
I'm sorry, 2020 Ford.
What?
Or,
The F-150 or something?
Ford or is it a Ram? It's a Ram. Here we go. On Google.
Good luck, because there's the 1500, 2500, 3500.
I think it's the 3500.
It's a truck, right?
Yeah, it's a 3500. There it is. Yeah, that's it.
Is it the 3500?
Yeah.
This thing looks like it could kill a man.
Oh
Just
yeah,
by
this thing could fucking murder someone.
This thing looks terrifying.
He has it in blue though. It's like a dark blue.
Huh. Okay.
He just got it last week.
Wow, that's a
He
pretty big
literally
truck.
texted me and he was like, "I don't have any more snow problems now." That was his text to me because I didn't know, because my mom was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, like Chris got something he wants to show you when you visit," and then like 2 days later he texted me with the picture with that.
You know, he should have said, "I don't have any more problems with pedestrians anymore."
Yeah.
Bump, 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 bump.
No more pedestrians to get in his way.
Does he have a plan on when he's getting married?
What the hell is the year 2021? I think he's aiming for 22 or 23.
Hey,
It's just depending on how COVID is.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Right now, I'm building a Tesla, or not not a Tesla. Prius. I want a Tesla though. That is my dream car.
You can play Fortnite in it.
No, you can't. Never add Fortnite to that, please. Tesla, please. They have Stardew Valley in it though.
That is true. They do have Stardew Valley.
Do I want the L eco mode, the all-wheel drive eco mode, or the Prius
See, I don't know
edition?
any of those. So
I don't, dude. I'm just looking at the website right now. That's all. My dream car is honestly a Tesla. Every time I see a Tesla on the road, I cry a little bit and I pee my pants, because my thing with actually, did I ask you this question in the last podcast?
maybe.
About like where like your goal in life and stuff like that. Did I bring that up?
My goal in life is to sleep 24 hours.
All right, well, we'll bring this up again. So in case you didn't listen to the last episode, basically you're listening to it right now because we're bringing up a lot of stuff from the previous one. Previously on Numbnuts. My dream car is a Tesla because, one, I fucking love the car. I think it is amazing, full electric. I am a tech dude, so the amount of smart shit it has in it, that even just the handles opening themselves ready to grab and open the door, it shakes my knees, enough to really make me shit my pants. So I love it, and I love what they're doing. That, but most of all, if it's a Ferrari or Porsche or anything I got, if I can buy a Tesla, that means at that point in my life, I was financially stable enough to get it and still afford food, rent, and stuff like that, and live comfortably. So that's more of a mental thing for me, is that if I get a Tesla, not only do I have my dream car, but I'm also comfortable and stress-free in life. So that's like my current, I guess you'd say, long-term / medium goal, not short-term or long-term. So I ask you this, Mitch. What is your goal, if you haven't reached it already, that when you hit it, you'll be like, all right, I finally got to where I wanted to be. But of course, now we start going forward. Not saying that's when you give up or you stop. What is it?
Well, Dream is full-time YouTube.
Of course.
Obviously.
So the day that you quit your day job, do you feel like that's the moment that you...
Where I'm financially stable enough to quit my day job and do YouTube full-time.
Exactly.
And keep it going. That's when I feel like I'm like, cool, I've done it. 8.5 years of hard work.
Mm-hmm. And so, have you reached any of your previous goals, do you think?
It's definitely getting there. I mean, I set up a whole goals thing for this year. Like,
Yeah.
I figured I'd work towards that. That was kind of one of my main goals, was to set up a goal list. And then try and accomplish all those goals before the year ended. Also, since we were talking about dream cars, this is the kind of car I want.
I can edit that in.
I mean, you can edit it in if you want. You don't have to.
Are you saying just for cool factor?
Oh, I love those cars.
I'm not gonna...
Like 1940s, like gangster-looking cars, like the mafia ones. Ugh.
Oh, I can tell that'd be completely...
Injected in my veins. I love those cars.
My favorite cars I saw in California 24/7. It's old 1900s Mustangs. I love those things. They're beautiful. Get it in cherry red, the Mustang Mach 1. Oh, fucking...
Like, old school cars are so pretty compared to, like, nowadays. Like, yeah, you have the sports cars and shit, but I don't know. Just something about old cars.
The Mustang Mach 1, dude. The Mach 1. Here, I'll send you a picture. This is my dream car. That is the Mustang Mach 1.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I fucking love the Mach 1. So
I think my cousin had that actually.
Where does he live?
It doesn't have it anymore. My cousin had a Mustang for a while.
This is
But
like
it got too expensive, so we had to
1970.
get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm sure the upkeep's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's the 1969 Mach 1. That's the golden year. 1969, 1970. It's fucking beautiful. I think also the Mach 2. I don't think there actually is. Yeah, no, it's just Mach 1. Or the old Corvettes. Oh, dude. Have you seen the old Corvettes? Let's see. 1969 Corvette, is that it? No,
like
these ones look a little dorky to me.
Like when it comes to cars, my knowledge is very minimal.
These look a little weird to me, but I think they are pretty badass looking. There you go.
Oh, those. Yeah.
I forget what it is. There's a car that I'm not gonna listen to the video right now because I won't be able to hear you. But it, what's his name? Jerry Seinfeld did the coffee with celebrities and cars, whatever the fuck it is, with Barack Obama, and he picked him up in one of the Corvettes. But it was a very special Corvette. It had like what you'd call like a submarine door. Like the doors went above your head when you opened them. Not like open them up like butterflies, but like the indent of the car, the cutout of the car went all the way to the roof.
Yeah. The thing would like pop out.
Yeah. God forbid. I don't know what fucking year that was. So
I don't know what year that was, but it was some year when Barack Obama was in presidency.
Yeah, President Barack Obama. I saw a meme video of Super Mario Galaxy, and he grabbed the star, and it's like, now I'm gonna. Have you ever played Super Mario Galaxy?
I have not played it, but I have seen gameplay of it.
Okay, well, basically, you fill up this fat fuck with stars, and he's like, I'm gonna go transform into a planet for you to have as an extra level. Here I go, and he explodes, and it was just Barack Obama as a big sphere. He's like, it is President Barack Obama here. Just got to fly to him. I'm gonna pre.
I'm a fucking pre.
I'm gonna fucking pre.
God, I love the Game Grumps.
I miss them. I haven't watched them in a long time.
I've actually been watching them recently again. I wanna try to catch up on their Danganronpa series, but there's so many fucking episodes. So I've been watching them do Mario Maker, which
Are they
has been
done?
hysterical.
Are they done with the fucking
Yeah.
like the Grumps
Oh, the
that
Grumps
show?
channel, like the 10-minute power hour.
10-minute power hour, yeah.
They're taking breaks. They're taking a break from it right now because of COVID.
Okay. Because I want
Like
that.
they literally finally have just recorded a video together.
Okay,
Like
that's
a
the
week
thing.
ago, like in person. They've
If
been
they
recording a
do
lot of the
a-
videos online.
They do a fucking thing of a game that I like. If they played Valhalla, I couldn't watch. I'd get pissed because if they start fucking around and can't figure out how to do something, like God damn it.
I feel like it's everyone who watches Game Grumps. It's kind of like you watch them for the memes, but on the inside you're screaming.
You're just
half
really
the
sad.
time if you know the game.
So if they play Valhalla, I wouldn't watch. But anything else, just in general, I would. I do need to watch them again. I miss them. I miss my people.
The Game Grumpy boys.
How's YouTube doing now that we're past January for
So much fucking better.
yeah. Was it CPR? Is that what you call it? Or is
CPM.
it CPM? Clicks per minute or something like that?
Let's
Is
put
that
it this way. I don't even know if you want my honesty. So let's put it this way. January was really shit.
Yep.
And February is definitely past it.
Is it back up to normal or even better?
It's kind of back to normal. It's not all the way there yet, but it's getting there.
That's good. My Tesla gets 35 miles per gigawatt. This thing hits 55 miles. When this thing hits 55 miles per hour, you're gonna shit your pants, Morty. Sorry, Marty.
Morty and Marty.
You gotta watch Rick and Morty. I know you'd love it.
I've watched like a few episodes. It's
Yeah.
funny.
It's good. I haven't watched any of the new episodes. I gotta find that. Dooby dooby doo ba dooby dooby doo ba dooby dooby doo ba doo.
Shooby dooby doo whoop, shooby dooby doo whoop. RuneScape's on Steam.
Did it just come out?
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
I forget that we're fucking recording a podcast. I'm just sitting here just dooby dooby doo ba doo. Oh my god. I'm so fucked. Did I really just
because we're tired.
We are really. I'm sorry.
We rambled about cats for 20 minutes.
I know. If anyone thinks this is a shit episode, we're with you. But I'm sorry, we're tired. It's because it's Thursday recording this. Like, if you're listening to this, we recorded this yesterday morning in the past.
Because I have to leave as soon as we're done with this podcast.
Yeah, because I got home last night from LA, and Mitch leaves this morning to go visit his family, so I need to fucking go. I got.
This episode's in rush mode.
I gotta clean all my shit. I'm the worst person when it comes home to coming home from excuse me, vacation. I leave my clothes in that suitcase for months.
Bro, fucking same. My shit will rot in that suitcase for so long. And then like by the time I have to go away again, I'm like, oh cool, I got clothes already.
That's my
it's not like it's dirty, you know, it's not like it's been sitting out. It's just been in there.
That's my new closet now. Just my suitcase sitting right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Like when because the day you get home from vacation, you definitely don't feel like doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But then like a few days go by and you just stare at that suitcase, and then you and that suitcase are having like a staring contest to see when your lazy ass is gonna clean it.
Yeah, I just keep using clothes out of it. I remember for this trip, I went to go see fucking what is it? Yeah, I went to go pack and I was like, oh, my suitcase in here is what I'm gonna be using for the trip. I opened it and it was just clothes from the last trip. Like, oh. Okay.
Well then.
Well, my old fucking
T-shirt from 2012.
It's good though, because I found so many shirts that I missed. I was so happy about. Found a beanie that actually fits my goddamn head. Makes me happy.
Gotta fit that big brain of yours.
This entire time I've also been building my Prius. You know, I'm going shopping tomorrow. I want to make sure they have what I want.
Yeah. Beanies are getting slowly harder and harder for me to put on.
Why? Because your hair is just fucking
because of
massive.
my hair, yeah.
Well, shave it off.
No.
Would you ever go bald?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because
that
I don't
dent in your head? I'm scared about that dent.
No, like you know, everybody on their body has like one thing that they are like physically attached to.
Oh, you know mine's my hair too.
Oh, yeah, it's my hair.
Both of ours are our hair.
Yeah.
I would shave
like
mine
getting
only
a
for the
haircut
fact
hurts me on the inside every time I do it.
I would do it only for the fact that I know my hair grows back like weeds. It goes back immediately. However, I'm terrified. What if the one time, like, all right, I'll go bald, it just doesn't grow back?
Yeah, it just doesn't grow back.
Now I'm fucked for life. So I completely understand that. That's why when I made my own Funko Pop, I probably spent about 10 minutes just in the hair section, just like, come on.
There's gotta be one that looks closest.
There's gotta be one that looks like mine. That's nice.
So jelly you went.
Are you?
Yeah, of course I have.
You know, I actually was funny. While we were in the Funko Pop store, I took a picture of the Ruby section, and Mara's like, "What are you doing? Do you watch the show?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Why?" I was like, "Because it makes me feel good being here. Because I know somewhere Mitch is foaming at the mouth." And,
it was funny because when me and Alicia popped into your stream when you were starting, and you were showing off like the bags.
Yeah.
Alicia turned to me and she was like, "You're jealous, aren't you?" And I was like, "Damn right I am."
Yeah, no, the bags is the best thing. Just seeing a blue bag that says Funko on it. That's how you know.
I was both happy for you, but also jealous.
No, I completely understand why you were mad. I even did that as a joke. It's like, Mitch is probably foaming right now. I'm going to buy this one just because I know.
Just because I know it'll bother him.
I know that he will bother him. So, no, it was a ton of fun. I mentioned this on stream and stuff like that, so that's an advertisement for you podcast listeners. But the day could not have gone better. We got there immediately, right before opening. We got in within 30 minutes. We got front door parking. Like, it was just a perfect day. and just taking a tour of everything was amazing. So I got a custom Funko Pop, which, to be fair, I even showed Mari the video of it. You have a custom Funko Pop, technically, of yourself.
Yeah,
That was made for you.
I do.
Do you have him? Do you have him in your wall over there?
No, I have him in my room. I only have a few Funkos that are in my room specifically.
And those ones are the special ones.
Yeah, they're special ones. So I have that custom one. I have my 2 signed ones. And then I have my U2s in my room. So they don't go in the office.
Where do you get your pop figures signed? Because if I ever get one signed, like
I
where
got
you
mine in person. I got it at Comic-Con.
I mean, where on the
in
box?
Anime Boston. They just signed, like, from my experience of getting Funkos signed. They just signed the
The front plastic.
Like the front plastic. Yeah, I was trying to think of the name. I was gonna say glass, but I'm like, it's not glass.
The only place I can think about other than that would be like the top of it.
I mean, I could show you after we're done.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've never been to a Comic-Con or something like that, so I'd have to.
I miss conventions.
I would. Oh, dude, TwitchCon, don't get me started. I would love to buy a Funko Pop of just a completely random character. Like, oh, this one is just fucking. It's just Diva from Overwatch, and go up to just Tom Cruise. Can you sign this for me, please?
Can you sign it for me, please?
Just Tom Cruise sign. Thank you for signing my Hero Academia Deku training stance pop figure.
I always thought Deku was like you.
Oh my gosh. Fucking hell. Estimate payment. You know, I want to estimate payments on my my Prius.
You
know? Damn. Holy shit.
What?
The price for a Prius per month? Honestly, I should just get a Tesla. It'd be the same fucking thing. Because it's like, you know, if you do a down payment of $2,000 and you have a loan, or if you have the finance of 72 months, it's still $369 a month to own the car. I remember I built like my Tesla on their website, my dream car, it was like $400 a month. If I ever go to the Tesla website, I fucking cry. I can't take it, dude. I piss and cum and shit at the same time. If I ever go to the Tesla website, it's so fucking perfect. I love Teslas, man. They're so cool. I'm an Elon Musk stan. I love Elon Musk, man. I would shake his hand and smack his ass. I love him.
In the same motion.
All in one motion. Give him a good hug. Give him that billionaire hug, you know? Do that rich person, the kiss on the cheek thing, like, mwah,
yeah.
Mwah. Did you hear that Kanye West is
fucking just ready the hand.
Just grip that ass cheek. Grip that.
So that way when you hit him, you went so fast that like there's smoke coming out of your hand.
I just want to grip it so hard that he actually gets pushed up into me, so we're in a tighter hug at that point. I want to do this in the middle of a press conference.
Yep.
Just really tuck
now,
up
Mr.
in
Musk.
there. And then as he's leaving, I'm gonna walk up behind him and go, credit or debit? And I'm gonna swipe up his ass crack. I really hope he doesn't hear this if I ever meet him one day. You like that?
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then you swipe up the ass crack. I really hope he doesn't hear this if I ever meet him one day.
Like 20 years from now.
I'm gonna set up a meeting with him and and his publicist the day before he's like, Mr. Musk, we found this internet online.
About him.
So we're gonna have you wear this dress that he cannot grab your ass from underneath. We're gonna have you wear this
padding.
Yeah, we're putting some padding behind. This dude is notorious for swiping people's assholes.
Sometimes he doesn't even ask for credit or debit. He just goes.
He goes for chip. He goes for chip insert, man. He's gonna shove it in.
Insert here.
We've trained your bodyguards to listen for the term credit or debit and immediately spring into action. I always make fun of Mari for how superior I feel because I have a new debit card because I had to order a new one.
Uh-huh.
So I have the new like little Wi-Fi symbol on the end of it, which means you can do wireless payments. It's like Apple Pay.
Yeah. You just like tap it.
Exactly. So whenever we walk up to a gas station or like a Walgreens and ask for payment, I go over by, look at her, and go, oh.
Hold on.
And I just tap my card and I go, look at that shit. I didn't even have to do anything.
Full on gangster mode, just like, hold up. Let me show you something.
Pull out the platinum broken in half debit card.
Yeah, see, I had to get a new one when someone tried to like steal $1,000 from me.
Yeah.
So I have that type now. I've had it for a while.
I almost got that computer. Son of a bitch. Almost got that laptop.
Yeah, that was a fun day. I hated that.
I remember that actually, because I remember
all I
sending
wanted
you a
to do was
text.
buy a baseball bat. That's all
I
I
remember
wanted.
texting you. I was like, "Damn, dude, I wanted to get that MacBook."
But it was like right when I moved. It was like what, 2-3 weeks into me moving that happened, because I had learned that there was a batting cage near my house, and I was like, oh, dope. I was like, but I don't have a baseball bat because my wooden one's broken, and I also need a helmet because they won't allow you to use their helmets because of COVID. So I was like, okay, I'll go buy myself a helmet and a bat. And I'd travel all this way because the Dick's Sporting Good is like 30 minutes from my house. So I drove all the way there with Pat and Ray, which I didn't have my car at the time either. So it was actually Pat who drove. We went all the way there to get me this stuff. It didn't go through. And I was like, huh, that's weird. And then I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, that's true. I was like, I didn't tell my bank that I was planning to like go to Connecticut yet. So I was like, oh, maybe that's why, because it's in a different state and I didn't tell them anything. So they're probably just locking my card for the assumption that someone's trying to use it in a different state. So I called up the bank. I spoke to the lady there. She was really nice. We got it all fixed. And she was, okay, your card's unfrozen now. And then I was like, hey, I was like, you know, I'm just wondering. I was like, did it lock because I was trying to buy something and I'm like in a different state right now? And she was like, oh no. She was like, you were trying to send like $1,200 this morning to somebody on another app, which is why your phone locked your account. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I was like, what the fuck do you mean $1,000? And she was like, was that not you? And I was like, no. And she was like, we're gonna have to lock your card again.
We're
literally on the phone. She was like, gonna have to lock your card.
We're gonna have to shut you down, sir.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was such a pain in the ass because I had to go a week without money.
I've never, knock on wood, I've never had to do anything like that. I've only had my card locked because of, thank God, technology is advanced to where when you're at a McDonald's and it locks, you're like, oh, hang on 1 second, and you can check your phone real quick and update your card in real time.
Yeah, see, but that was the thing that happened though, because I get a notification for something like that on my phone, but whoever was trying to use my card also had my number, so they were able to bypass that.
Ooh, damn. I just got actually a really terrifying notification that had to do exactly with this. I just got a notification from Twitter saying Justin Games TV just retweeted a tweet. I was like, who the fuck's on my account? And then I realized I'm also logged into Numbnuts, so it looks at other accounts. Like, hey, nice. You know that dude that you keep tagging in photos about podcasting? He just tweeted something.
He just tweeted something.
You don't say. For anyone who isn't sure if they should get Valheim still, it just hit $4 million in sales. I say this as if I made it. I wish I did. But
4 million copies.
If you guys just want to waste a year of your life, buy Stardew Valley and buy Valheim. You will never see the light of day.
Yeah, you'll never go outside again.
Yeah, you'll never see friends or family again. You might as well just buy that Uber Eats membership card so that way you can get free delivery, because holy shit, are you done. Buy a treadmill. You're going to fucking need it. Get a Tesla. It has Stardew Valley inside. Continue your addiction on the drive. Continue your addiction on the drive. Here, watch. I'm going to do this live. I'm going to go to the Tesla website. Hang on. Oh, fuck. It looks so good. There you go. That's the actual reaction I have every time I look to it. And they do delivery. Mitch, do you want a Tesla?
Nah. Like I said, I'm not a car person, so I really don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a car person, but sends me a mobster car.
Yeah, because that's an older car. And those are cool.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, bitch.
Okay.
All right. Shut up.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. Sorry.
I don't know.
Fucking.
Anyway, thank y'all for coming to the Numbnuts podcast today.
Thank you all for enjoying it. We really appreciate you. Thank you for. Oh, fuck me. Thank you for sorry.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Sorry, I was on just the website and I wanted to see the new shit. Oh my god. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in to all the new videos. There is a Japan Crate video coming out soon. It is just taking forever to edit because I just got back from vacation and now I'm behind on the podcast. Fucking shit, goddamn. Anyways, so thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week. Japan Crate is coming out soon, and I'll see you guys later.
Lay.
Bye everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.